To Empowerment Corner. Today I'm going to talk about relationships. And the reason for that is relationships are the most important aspect of being a human being. We cannot avoid relationships. We're going to have good relationships and bad relationships. We cannot avoid being relational. But how can we begin to have better relationships? A lot of the reasons why there is murders, there's breakups, there is divorce, is simply because we can't get along. And why is it that we cannot get along? One of the main reasons is that we really keep offense, or we get offended too easily. And why are we constantly in offense with someone? For one, is we value ourselves way more than we should. In other words, we actually believe, or we actually think that we are superior to others. And the reason why I say that is that we get offended or we get annoyed for reasons like if you tell someone to do something and they did not do it, and something happened bad to them, or something happened because they did not do it, then you get very annoyed and very angry, and you say, "Oh, I told you not to do this, or I told you not to do that." But even that position is almost trying to be a demigod. Just think about it. God has told us not to do a lot of things. We were given commandments of laws of things that we are not to do. And every single day we break those laws. But yet we are not struck down. But when we in a relationship with someone, we actually think that we are better than God, that that person is supposed to obey us and not sometimes disobey us or not do what we are supposed to do. We're not better than God, and we are not a demigod on this earth. So we have to look and stop being so hypocritical about ourselves and pretending as though we are better. Because anytime you get annoyed or offended, it's basically you saying, "How dare that person offend me?" or "How dare that person do that?" But not looking at the many times that you may have possibly done the same act. Yeah. Every reason why we don't get along with someone is focused on us. It's focused on us either spending too much time on ourselves. Because if you're busy doing things and being active and have a life, literally, you probably won't be talking too much about the last offense, because you'll be too busy about doing something to better you, about doing something to better your family, about doing something that makes you happy, as opposed to gossiping about how bad or that person offended you. Another reason why we can't keep relationships is that we don't value that person as equal to us. In fact, maybe many times we devalue them. So when you devalue someone, you basically discredit who they are. You discredit their feelings. You basically sometimes put them in a box. You may say, "Oh, they're just crazy," so that you don't really have to deal with them as a human being. It's almost as though you trivialize them or put them in such a manner that says that they are not worthy to be taken seriously, or they are not worthy to be comprehended because they're just crazy. Another reason too that we don't get along is that we just don't forgive. We keep offenses in our forefront as opposed to putting it under the carpet and forgetting about it. We constantly remember everything someone has done that offended us, or that they have done to hurt us, And not only that, we sometimes play it in our brain. It's like a bad movie. Why are you playing a bad movie in your brain? Why are you consistently going back to an event or a situation that hurt you or offend you with that person? And believe it or not, that person a lot of times is not even aware that you are offended. And even when they are aware that you are offended, they cannot imagine that they can have so much power over you that you can create a world or make a space in your life for them in such a negative way, that you can be consumed with talking about them, that you can be consumed with talking to anyone that will listen about them, because that's what you're doing. You're basically giving away your power every single time that you get angry with a person, or every single time that you talk about that person. It's like you valuing them to a level, whether in your mind you are devaluing them, but the fact that they're taking up your mind space, it says that you are giving power to them and giving away your power also to them. So be mindful of what are you thinking about in regards to anyone, because when you think about that person, even though your intention is to devalue them, or maybe your intention is to put focus on what they have done to you, you are in fact giving away your power to them. You are but get them out of your mind. Get them out of your mind space. Fill your mind with love and gratitude. Look at the good things even that person may have possibly done to you. The fact that you were friends with them at one time may have been that they may have been good to you at one time. So maybe think about the good things. Don't focus so heavily on all the bad things that they may have done, and then consistently give away your power. That whoever offended you, they're not as important as you. So you basically got to forgive them and start going and keep moving. That's really the best solution for you, because they're not worried about you. They're not even concerned that they have bothered you. You got you on your mind a little bit too much, and that's a lot of times that's what the problem is that you got yourself on your mind so much that you can only think about what someone has done to you, because it's all about you. In fact, it's really not about as much as about the offense. The offense is basically about you. Why did they do this to you? You got to begin to release people and offenses, and you got to forgive. But look at yourself and look at your Creator. He tells you what to do every day, and trust me, you're not perfect. You don't do it, but He doesn't strike you down. So don't strike them down. So if you like my message, please subscribe and please do like. I will very much appreciate it. Thank you.